If hockey has a new car smell, it's the start of the season. A clean slate. Schedules are filled with opportunity. And rosters are full of fresh faces.
It's my favorite song.
For a perennial power like the USHL's Chicago Steel, it's a time to reload, not rebuild.
We've got a really exciting group, a lot of highly talented players, very competitive, hardworking guys that are very early in their career with tons of upside, and really good players today, and just fun to work with them and watch them be getting better.
The Steel have made a habit of icing some of the youngest and most highly skilled teams in the league. And this season is no different, as this year's roster, the youngest in the USHL, includes 3 new veteran additions from the U.S. National Team Development Program. Defenseman Noah Lapointe.
Intercepted but not out. Lapointe, far angle shot, right to Mutrin, who scores.
Goaltender Jack Parsons.
Another chance here. Oh, Van Blaircom denied.
And forward Charlie Pardue.
Dyer, Pardue circles the wagon, shoots, he scores.
Are already making an impact while learning the unique culture of the Steel.
Down a shot from Pardue, scores. It's a power play goal.
I got 2 teammates from mine from last year, Charlie Pardue and Noah Lapointe. So knowing 2 faces like that I played together for 2 years has been nice to adjust to it.
This group is super special, and we do a good job of just having each other's backs.
Unlike the 3 players acquired from the development program via the USHL draft, defenseman Eric Comstock's arrival to Fox Valley was on 4 wheels, as he was traded to Chicago while on the Dubuque team bus en route to a preseason game against the Steel.
So it was 10 minutes before we got here, and right when I hopped off the bus, the coach in Dubuque was like, "Hey, we traded you." I was like, "Oh, where to?" And he goes, "Chicago, and they want you to play tonight."
Lots of teams preach culture. The Chicago Steel live it. An experienced and dedicated staff focused on development ensures every new player knows what it means to play Steel hockey.
I think it's a super, special dynamic here. You get all the support you need with the coaches, which you don't get that everywhere.
The culture is great here. Everyone's super supportive of one another, and everyone wants to see each other succeed. So it's really nice to see that.
They just care so much about you, you as a player. They just want you to get better just every day.
If hockey has a family tree, you'll find deep roots in Geneva, Illinois. As we turn the page to the 24-25 season, the Steel's roster still has plenty of 23andMe, as Steel rookies Henry Major and Alex Hage both had brothers who played for the Steel last year.
Charlie Major shoots, score! Surveys 3:15 in overtime, going into the net. Hage scores! The Mississauga Snake.
Saw him go through it the last 2 years, and I came down to visit a couple times, and I've just loved it ever since, and no doubt in my mind that I wasn't going to be here.
He spoke of great things with the Steel. He obviously had a great year last year, and even his first year he didn't play as much, but he developed so much, and that's a big reason why I wanted to come to Steel. I would always go skate with my brother's team, and that really pushed me to be better, because I knew I had to go to the next level in order to keep up with those guys.
Something I never want to hear is that I'm just in my brother's footsteps and that I'm only here because of him, so I like to push myself so that never gets brought up.
Hockey is a brotherhood. The Chicago Steel have taken this quite literally, with multiple sets of brothers coming through the program, including household names like Slavin, Dowd, Brisson, and Fantilli. With several sets of brothers donning red and black over the years, the Steel is both a franchise and a family.
In general, if the older brother is a great fit for your organization, you're going to feel pretty good that the younger one is going to be similar. I do think it's a coincidence, but they are very good players, and if we didn't happen to exist, Henry Major would be playing somewhere, and so would Alexander Hage this year.
This weekend, the Steel host a 2-game homestand, including a matchup with the Madison Capitals. Separated by just 120 miles, Madison and Chicago are the USHL's version of a sibling rivalry. And Saturday night's contest was indeed a spirited affair.
Give and go, what a pretty play.
In a back-and-forth contest with a flurry of goals, the Steel would battle back from an early 2-goal deficit. But each time they gained momentum, the Capitals would answer back with a goal of their own. The frenzy included 10 goals in total, with the Capitals taking the 6-4 victory. For the Fox Valley faithful, it was like 2 or 3 hockey games jammed into one. The only pause in the relentless pace came in the form of an intermission turtle race. The Saturday night fable could have also been titled The Tortoise and the Hage, as Alex Hage's first USHL goal earned him a congratulatory text from his brother.
Oh, it's Dyer left, one-time score.
Yeah, he actually just texted me a couple minutes ago saying congrats, so that was nice. But yeah, I've been watching a couple of his games. He's had a hot start, so happy for him. He's doing good.
Not only is hockey a brotherhood, it's also a sisterhood. On Sunday, the Steel would host the Des Moines Buccaneers and celebrate women in sports. Festivities would include an appearance by Chicagoland native, gold medalist, and PWHL champion Kendall Coyne Schofield. The Steel know women's sports isn't just having a moment. It's a movement, and the point was not lost on the players, many with sisters of their own.
She's a senior this year for Warroad. They've won state 3 years in a row. Seeing that she can go pro now is like unbelievable.
Sports is just an incredible area for everybody to be challenged, to go through adversity, to be part of a team. It's the fact that we can support people. Getting the opportunity to play is what's most important for us.
The Steel would get back to a quick start on Sunday, scoring just 14 seconds in.
Dyer, chipper to the net, almost floated, rebound, score!
The Buccaneers would answer back in another back-and-forth affair.
Picking it up for Mutrin again in the backhand. Oh, was off the side of the net, rebound, score! Aiden Dyer. Johnny Conlon, and there it is. It's a one-time intercepted, but not out. Lapointe, far angle shot, right to Mutrin, who scores.
Jack Parsons would see a ton of rubber in net, keeping the Steel in the game.
Second, Reininger, one-time score, Tobias Omen.
Until Des Moines took over in the third, securing the 5-4 victory.
We play on Allstead racing, and it scores.
Sitting in the middle of the USHL's Eastern Conference standings, the Steel will need to look inward to find the right formula to reach their desired destination. Because when you play hockey for the Chicago Steel, you have one job: get better every day. That's the value of the Steel's unique culture, an entire organization focused on development.
Right now we're kind of in a little bit of a pit, but it can only go up from here.
You know, we're super dynamic, we're super fast, we love playing to our speed, and I think as the season goes on, we can only go up from, you know, where we are right now.
And an important reminder that in the grind of another USHL season, slow and steady wins the race.